Good morning, people, and it's actually a really nice morning for a change. Today we've got a couple of bits to do. I've got some general maintenance to carry on with, cutting grass and things like that, so I'm going to get that out of the way. Then we're going to get the side steps on the van. I'm stuck in a little rut at the minute. I'm literally waiting for insulation. My supplies run out of insulation. Christ knows how. But he's run out, so as soon as he gets that in, then I can crack on and get inside started. Oh, t-shirts. I needed some dirt cheap t-shirts, so I threw these together last night. I got some dirt cheap shirts from Primark. Woohoo! And just did that. You're never going to see me in a random t-shirt again. No fitting instructions supplied with any of this, unfortunately, so we're winging it a little bit. I've had a word with the dealer, and apparently it's so easy, it's unbelievable, so let's crack on. I don't know if I'm missing any bits or not, because again, no list or anything, so hopefully it's all there. I've got 6 sets of bars, but only 4 of these, so I'm hoping that one of these is long enough to reach where it's supposed to reach. We'll see. I've been at it 5 minutes, I can't do it. I just can't look. I have to deal with this. I've got to deal with it every time. That's why I wear a hat. And I'm going to go and put a hat on. Okay, first one is a little rubber here. I don't think you're not going to be able to see this, are you? Still filming. Still filming. Right. Okay. This is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm trying to hold everything. There's a little rubber there. First bracket mounts thus, the rubber. Just got to get the rubber out, get the fixing in, attach this. That's the first one. The rest of them I think I've worked out. Should be fairly easy to install. I'm not going to stand and talk you through the entire thing because it's not an how-to. There's no point. Okay, so I'm just trying to offer these up now. That sits inside the sill and then you bolt to it. Problem is, as I'm keep doing that, just keep trying to fasten it. What I'm tempted to do is just put a little tack weld on there, just to hold that steady, get it in, get it tight, and at least I know where I stand and it's not going to fall off. Right, a couple of things. That's roughly how it's supposed to look. Obviously it's stuck right out here. That's because I need to adjust the brackets. The brackets aren't overly obvious as to where they go. That one reaches, but it only reaches one bolt, not the other. I'm guessing that's what these little brackets are for, but I've only got 3 of those. That bracket reaches one. That bracket needs, this middle nut bracket needs coming down a bit. That bracket will only touch one bolt. So does that mean, let's see that bracket from here. That bracket will just reach both bolts. So I think just, yeah, when I've got it in, I am going to have to take off the mud guard. It needs to go further forward. So now I've got to figure out how I'm supposed to use these, because they're way longer than the bracket, way longer than the step, and there's nothing to mount them to. Well, I was wrong. I lowered the middle bracket and the thing fits in fine. I have absolutely no idea what these are for. So I'm guessing there's some sort of brace, but there's still only 4, so I'm going to have another look. Okay, so you can see a hole there, and then there's a hole up there. Okay, so can you see the hole? And if you look very, very carefully, because the light is still crap, right up there. So they must bolt there to there as a brace. You bastard. Well, it looks like these are going to get an email and all, because I'm not happy about these. They look really nice, but they're not what you expect. There's 2 brackets at the back, like there, strong as that. There's 1 bracket here, that bracket. They say to put it there. So I put it there, and it sits nice and tight. That leaves no strength here, watch. So I moved it from there, moved it to here. Doesn't fit tight, still moves. Moved it back there, obviously the same issue. If it had another one of these brackets under there, I think it would work, and it would be relatively strong. So I'm going to have to email them. They're on, I like them, they look really nice, but they're not strong. Back end don't shift. Front end moves.
2 hours later.
Right, we're going against what manufacturer says. Bracket there, there, bracket there, somewhere. Anyway, that's still not overly happy about that one. It's still moving, but the step is stronger overall. That you got the end bracket and the second bracket. The second bracket that I've moved to here, the position is not ideal because you can't get all the nuts and washers and everything into it. It is only held in by 2 rather than 3, but it is a damn sight stronger. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time, and then I'm going to go to the manufacturer and say, look, you need an extra bracket, or you need a better bracket anyway. You need something with a leg that comes up and sits against the chassis rail. That would be perfect. And the same to this side, damn sight stronger. I've adjusted the doors because this door never actually shut. Probably that door. No, sorry, that door. I forget. One of the doors never actually shut properly. So I've adjusted the top rail on the doors. If you've got a TVP, you don't know how to adjust it. Basically, these 2 bolts, Torx head bolts, they undo them. That allows the top and bottom to go in. There's the bottom rail. Obviously, you can't see the bottom rail there. We can see the bottom rail there. Those 2 bolts undo. You can lift the door up and down. Excuse me. And then the 2 bolts inside there. That was already missing, not my fault. The 2 bolts inside there adjust the back going in and out. And I think there's a little bit of side movement as well as. So I've adjusted that. The van actually locks properly now. I never realised when you press the lock button before it went clunk clunk. Now it just goes clunk. So we're obviously never locking properly. Now it is. That was lucky. That's it. That's it. We're all done. There's nothing else for today. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.